Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
May 29. 11 o'clock America, New York. Dogs or cats? Which animal is more effective in ads? The answer depends on what type of product is being promoted. The Library of Economics and Liberty.
May 29. 10:55 America, New York. Neglecting prices is a big analytical error. In an interesting story about the logistics of baby formula shipments, the Wall Street Journal quotes a reflection from a freight broker executive. See Paul Page. Baby formula shipments come with high security to deter cargo thieves. May 28, 2022. Wall Street Journal Markets.
May 29. 10 o'clock America, New York. Where to look for the next Wall Street blowup? The tide's definitely gone out in markets this year, but finance has come through with few problems, so far.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. May 29. 10 o'clock America, New York. Treasury releases pandemic funding for small businesses as they face new risks. The Biden administration says the funds will help small businesses grow. Republicans say the spending is delayed and unnecessary.
Global economy.
May 29. 9:45 America, New York, UK. Living wage increase to be brought forward to September. Foundation that sets pay level for low-paid workers says move due to the unprecedented rate at which prices are rising.
Global economy. May 29. 9 o'clock America, New York. Reducing the U.S. deficit will mean pain for the middle classes. Neither taxing the top 2% nor cutting spending on low-income households will ease America's fiscal imbalance.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
May 29. 9 o'clock America, New York. Summer vacationers want to kick it old school. Hotels and online travel agents that book them are making a comeback as the world gets closer to normal.
Daily FX Market News.
May 29. 8 o'clock America, New York. Stock Market Outlook. S&P P 500, DAX 40, FTSE 100, Nikkei 225. There was some much-needed respite among the major global equity indices this past week, but that relief was likely a byproduct of the liquidity drain before a holiday weekend. With growth forecasts.
Marginal Revolution.
May 29. 7:37 America, New York. Bribe switching. The Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, FCPA, prohibits U.S. firms from paying bribes to foreign public officials. We show that FCPA enforcement has no positive effect on the GDP per capita of the countries of these officials but, rather, increases their country's shadow economy.
Global economy.
May 29. 7 o'clock America, New York. The good, the bad and the ugly of government energy policies. Britain's support package is a financial sticking plaster but does nothing to build a smarter system.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
May 29. 7 o'clock America, New York. Silicon Valley investors give startups survival advice. After years of funneling cash into startups' grand ambitions, venture capture firms are telling portfolio companies to buckle down for the long haul.
New York Times Business.
May 29. 7 o'clock America, New York. The Week in Business. Escalating U.S. sanctions on Russia. The chipmaker Broadcom continued its acquisitive streak, buying VMware. Gas prices head higher, and a report will show if job growth continues to be strong.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
May 29. 5:30 America, New York. What investors are watching for. Signs of stability. Wall Street's fear gauge. Investors' sentiment and bond spreads are among measures tracked for clues on where the stock market might go next.
Digital finance.
May 29. 5 o'clock America, New York. JP Morgan Onyx wants to liberate the bank account. Onyx's Naveen Mallela aspires to evolve from using an internal JPM coin to public blockchain-based rails. The post JP Morgan Onyx wants to liberate the bank account appeared first on Digital Finance.
New York Times Business.
May 29. 5 o'clock America, New York. Inside the Apple Store battle for union representation. Weary from the pandemic and pressured by inflation, retail employees of the tech giant are holding votes on whether to unionize. Sydney Rhodes is leading an effort to unionize the Apple Store at the Cumberland Mall in Atlanta. Armstrong Economics.
May 29. 002 America, New York. 2000 Mules. 2000 Mules is the new documentary everyone has been discussing. Its current audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is 100%, and interest in the film continues to rise.
Armstrong Economics.
May 29. 001 America, New York, Australia. Green in control. The world has been taken over by the Greens, who want to destroy all fossil fuel production, fearing that if the tide turns, they will lose this opportunity. We are seeing the same push from Germany, the United States, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Daily FX Market News.
May 29. 0 America, New York. Euro week ahead. Euro USD rebound in focus, but total reversal seems unlikely. The euro saw its best two-week performance since January as the markets boosted ECB rate hike bets and cooled Fed tightening expectations. Euro USD still faces multiple obstacles next.
Daily FX Market News.
May 28. 200 America, New York. Gold prices may rise as U.S. recession fears cool the Fed's interest rate outlook. Gold prices may continue to recover in the coming days if U.S. economic data worsens and cools bets for a more aggressive Federal Reserve monetary policy outlook.
BBC News. Business.
May 28. 1956 America, New York. Why can't the U.S. stop soaring oil and gas prices? As prices rise, oil and gas firms in the U.S. want to capitalize, but the industry has changed.
BBC News Business.
May 28, 1956 America, New York. Why can't the U.S. stop soaring oil and gas prices? As prices rise, oil and gas firms in the U.S. want to capitalize, but the industry has changed.
BBC News. Business.
May 28, 1456 America, New York. Travel disruption. We were on the plane when our flight was cancelled. Families describe heartbreak and anger as more than 30,000 people face travel disruption this week.
BBC News Business.
May 28, 1456 America, New York. Travel disruption. We were on the plane when our flight was cancelled. Families describe heartbreak and anger as more than 30,000 people face travel disruption this week.
BBC News Business.
May 28, 1127 America, New York. Norwich City, in talks with Milwaukee Brewers owner. It is understood the owner of Milwaukee Brewers met officials at the club's home ground.
BBC News. Business.
May 28, 1127 America, New York. Norwich City, in talks with Milwaukee Brewers owner. It is understood the owner of Milwaukee Brewers met officials at the club's home ground.